What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. We all know the saga going on with Tiffany Henyard and the village of Dolton. But there are some storylines about the city I did not know, and I am now finding out. And so because I'm finding out some of these storylines within the city, I am here now to explain some of those things. Tiffany Henyard in 2021, prior to being elected as mayor, served in the capacity of a trustee for the village of Dolton. Then mayor was Mr. Riley Rogers, who unfortunately during the campaign, a month prior to the campaign, suffered a stroke, which left him very limited in the campaign process, which then took him out of office and put in one Tiffany Henyard, who at that time was on a good standing with people like Kiana Belcher, Jason House, the rest of the trustees. One of those trustees was Mr. Edward Steave. Now, Mr. Edward Steave is a proud resident of the city of Dolton. Seems like a man that isn't taking any crap off people. He seems to be a brother that is one of the few married black men in the city, okay, of his age group. And once he was a trustee, he noticed something was wrong with Tiffany Henyard. She started deviating from what she promised. And of course, Tiffany Henyard is not the kind of person that likes to deal with concepts. If you don't deal with Tiffany Henyard in the way that she would like you to deal with her, she would like to get rid of you, like she did the police chief, like she did a deputy clerk. Anybody who comes into her way must be eliminated like a dictator. And we're lucky she don't have her own country, because I believe Tiffany Henyard would actually murder people. God forbid she doesn't have a country over on a third world place. So the way that she attacked Edward Steave during the trustee elections, when she still had some popularity as mayor, well, she started making up lies about the man, damaging his character. And it got so bad that the trustees of Dolton made a YouTube page discussing these things, which was very intelligent. They started to expose her on YouTube. And Mr. Edward Steave was running up for a trustee bid earlier in 2023. Here's what his campaign was.
Greetings, this is Trustee Edward Steave, and I must address the appalling lies that you may have heard in attempts to smear my name and sully my character. Many of you know that what you're hearing is a bunch of lies. It's no surprise that this mayor will resort to scare tactics, deception, to distract you, for the facts speak for themselves. I am campaigning hard with my team to protect you, the Dolton resident, to stop a mayor who already recklessly turned a budget surplus into a $5.8 million deficit with no plans of how to get us out of it. So many of you have told us while we're going door to door, we're on a campaign trail. And like the elders say, when you're being attacked, you must be doing something right. This mayor does not want accountability. She ran on transparency, and she is the opposite of being transparent. The reality or the truth is that one trustee cannot raise the taxes of the village. We voted on a 0% tax increase. And she wants trustees that she can hold a job or some type of position of power over them to control their vote. We will continue to work hard for the future of Dolton. We will strive to make this a safe community with a well-trained and staffed police department. We will strive to attract more businesses to Dolton. So we need your support. February 28th. Thank you.
Unfortunately, he lost his campaign and his seat as a trustee due to the lies told by Tiffany Henyard upon Mr. Edward Steave. But Edward Steave didn't do what a lot of us may do. Edward Steave did not say, well, I got fired from the board of trustees, or I didn't get elected. They don't want me in there anyway. F them. I got my wife. I got my kids. F them. Nope. The brother understood. He lost his seat. He gave it up in a very fair way. He said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to still help the city. I don't need to be a trustee to help this city. Then he was also, if I'm not mistaken, the person that brings all the content and videography and does all the editing on the Dolton Trustee page. I'm sure that he's behind it. So you started seeing Edward Steave serve the community in capacities like this Kiana Belcher interview. Play that clip.
Everyone, we're here for another interview with the trustees of Dolton. I am former trustee Edward Steave, and we are here today with, as some people say, Kiana Keep the Receipts Belcher.
That's Edward Steave, okay? And then we all know about his ferocious roast of Tiffany Henyard at the village meeting. Let's play it again.
Resident, Edward Steave, mayor, board of trustees, department heads. It's been real hectic in the village of Dolton media-wise. I want to start out by saying self-accountability is a bad thing in this administration. The mayor can blame everybody for what's going on, but she has to look at herself. Nobody told her to get on TV and lie like that. Blatant lies. Did you spend this on a credit card? No, sir. I don't know where they got that from. That's unexcusable. These are easily verifiable lies. That's unacceptable. That immediate attention didn't kick up until them lies came out on WGN. Nobody was really paying attention for checking for Dolton like that until then. Also, the financial reports. Who's the finance chair? Stan Brown. Does Stan know anything about the finances? Can he answer any questions? The trustees don't have the credit card receipts. The mayor's village reports, the financial reports. Does Stan have it? Because the rest of the trustees don't have it. And she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general is lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She won't even let her open up. Look how she talks to the other black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all do see that. I just don't refuse to see it. She's so disrespectful. And she told Brittany, don't say nothing else. I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that who's elected? Everybody that works for her know how disrespectful she is. So department heads, be careful. Like Chief lied last time and got caught out. The cars were about to get repoed. Oh, that's handled, Trustee House, when it clearly wasn't handled. So when you be careful, there's life after this girl, and you have to move on. And if you're on camera lying for her because she told you to lie, believe me, it's all recorded. Everything's recorded. And be careful not to lie on something that can easily be proven that you lied. The chief said it was handled. It wasn't handled. They almost repossessed the cars. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So trustees, residents, keep watching the Dolton Trustee YouTube page. We're going to keep putting this madness out here because it got to stop. It got to stop. And again, nobody was checking for this until the mayor got on TV and lied right through the camera. Smooth, without a bite in the eye. That is dangerous when you can lie like that easily. Or stuff that you know can be verified is true. So thank y'all so much. Trustees, keep fighting. Keep holding this administration accountable. Keep fighting for transparency. And don't let her bankrupt this town and then blame it on y'all.
And see, this is a brother that's not trying to be all in the videos. When I'm talking about making everything about him, look, he's still serving the community. He's still serving the community. And he's getting revenge on her ass. Look at this. 3 days ago, the Dolton Trustee Board posted something they're doing with Dr. Scott. Look at the trustees that are there. Brittany Norwood, Tammy Brown, Kiana Belcher, Jason House, and Edward Steave, a former trustee, is up there with current trustees out of respect. Want to know why? Because the brother puts in work. And see, Tiffany Henyard never thought that he would get revenge like this. But you got to be careful for how you treat people, because everybody ain't power hungry. Everybody ain't power hungry. And listen, all the stuff he's doing now, he is getting back at her behind revenge. This YouTube page, his content that he's behind, I'm pretty sure filming it. All of us YouTubers go to Dolton Trustees and getting the word out. WGN, Fox News, everybody, because of that brother. And the black community need more people like that. You ain't always got to be the person all in the videos and running things. No, this brother's about community. For what I understand, he ain't running for mayor. Nothing wrong with if he is. But this is a brother that's been in the community. He been calling it out. She tried to punish this black man. And again, why? Oh, look at him, he attacking a black woman. That's how it looks. And y'all don't think that's true? It's true. Every time a black man wants to deal with what a sister is doing, we ain't talking about what you look like. Well, some brothers do, but I mean in this capacity. You know, we ain't talking about what you look like, how many kids you got, how big or small or tall you are, okay? I'm talking about when brothers is really dealing with transparency, dealing with accountability. Well, what's the response sometimes? Well, here you go, insulting a strong black woman. You only pick it on me because I'm a black woman. And okay, so you can continue to do what? Tiffany Henyard? To continue to use the people? So you want to go ahead on and throw that trope on other black women? And we have black women in the community who are doing the right things. You got sisters who are going to college. You got sisters who not stealing from the community. And then so you want to go ahead and throw yourself in as a victim while you go ahead and antagonize and terrorize people, but use it as a trope to protect black women. When you're not protecting black women, you don't care nothing about no black woman. We all know that. Look at how you talk to them. The brother pointed out, I've been pointing it out. A lot of these officials want to hide behind the trope or behind the curtain of protect black women. Meanwhile, what do we see? We see them disrespecting black women every time. So guys, who do you think? It's your boy, OCD Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do, Scary Bill. We're out.